Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP and our game preview for January 20th, 2023, and this is actually our first minis game of the year. We've had some torrential rains here in California for what seems like a month straight, and my job requires me to be out in the weather when it's like that, so we just haven't had a lot of time to play. But the sun is out, we're ready to game. We're heading back to Duballah for a game of Spectre Operations. So we broke out all our black site studio terrain, everything we had essentially for the Middle East, built a very dense board, and we're going to play a mission where the good guys are going to have to get from their side of the board to the other. So simple as that sounds, I don't know if we've ever actually played a game like this, so I've been thinking about it and I thought this would be a good time to do that. So we'll have a crashed Black Hawk, and the survivors are going to get out and they're going to have to make it across the board to safety, and they will have a VIP with them, and we'll talk about that when we go over the forces. But it's going to be a bunch of militia against the operators and one special character and the VIP, and that's pretty much it for the mission and the board setup. So let's go ahead and take a look at the forces. Alright, so starting off with the bad guys here, we're going to have a ton of militia to start with, as is kind of common in all of our Spectre games in the Middle East. So we're going to have 6 squads of militia, or I'm sorry, 3 squads of 6 militia. There's going to be 5 assault rifles. 2 of the squads are going to have an LMG, and one of the squads is going to have an RPG. We're also going to have a sniper team. We're going to have a medium machine gun team. We're going to have our commander. He's going to have some special stuff. He'll probably have a frag. He might even have some off-table assets. We'll probably throw in a couple of improvised explosive devices that the militia player can place on the board. And then we're also going to have a 4-man squad of Fangs of the Serpent, who are kind of the OTP special forces, and these guys are going to be professional militia, quote, but they're professionals, so they're going to be kitted out quite a bit. They're going to have red dots, body armor, and stuff like that. So just to give these militia a little punch, plus the IEDs and the off-table asset that they get, which I haven't decided yet. It'll probably be a mortar, maybe a light mortar strike or something like that. So but just to give these guys a little bit more teeth, because what they're going to be facing is going to be pretty gnarly. So we'll do what we usually do, and as the militia die off, we'll bring more and more in, and they'll just be recycled to keep the game going. So they're meant to die, but there's going to be a lot of them, plus all the extra stuff they have. I think it should make it a pretty balanced game. So let's go ahead and take a look at the good guy force. So on the good guys side, we're going to have 4 operators. So they're going to be standard elite operators, all the bells and whistles. One's going to have an LMG. The rest are going to have carbines. One will have breaching gear, shotgun. Then we're going to have the Sheik. So the Sheik is a diplomat. He's flying in the helicopter with these operators, and there's also going to be 4 Duballah police, and these guys are going to just be trained with assault rifles. So it's the 4 Duballah police, the 4 operators, and the Sheik in the Black Hawk that gets shot down. So they're going to have to make it off the board. And we're also going to have the Baba Yaga in this one. He's going to be a reserve. So he will come in to help these guys. He's off the distance. He hears the gunfire. He hears the radio. And he comes to assist with the good guys getting the Sheik off the board, as he's a very important person. So that is the good guy force. And that's it for this mission. That's it for the forces. I'll spice it up a little bit before we play the game. We will be playing the game Friday night, and we will be doing Tabletop CP After Dark live stream at 19:30 Pacific time, as usual. So drop by, hang out, paint some minis, watch the game, and we hope to see some of you guys there.